Hello, friends. Welcome to Let's Chat. So, today I have a new friend coming on, and we are going to chat about customer service. I think it's a super important part of a business, no matter what your business is, customer service. Because without customers, you don't have a business. So, we are going to add Jill. Jill, you are either not sideways or something. Are you sideways on your phone? Turn it sideways. See if we can get you on here. It's not letting me. Not letting me add Jill. We're going to get Jill on here and then we can talk about customer service. So Jill, make sure your phone is sideways. And if you see an invite, you can click the invitation or request to join. But it's not letting me add you. I don't have a button. So something's not quite right. Try going out and coming back in. Turn your phone sideways and then come in. See if that works. But we will get Jill on here. So customer service, I met Jill a couple years ago. We had dinner at Disney Springs while she was in town on an incentive trip. She earned the Disney incentive. I don't know why it's not working. Oh, here it goes. Maybe it's working now. There it is. Now it's working. We'll get her on. Here she comes. So we met a couple years ago, but just a few weeks ago, we got to hang out at a retreat here in Orlando, and that was super fun. And so while we were at the retreat, there you are. You're totally sideways. Like, what is happening?
My phone is sideways, but I'm not. Or I am. I don't know how to fix it, but at least we have the audio.
Can you stand on your head or something, and then we'll see you the right way?
I could, but I'd probably pass out.
No, so something is funky. So when you turn your phone sideways, did the picture go landscape?
It's landscape.
Yeah, and it's still
It's not normal.
That's so weird. I've never seen that. Do you want to try to go out and come back in and see if it fixes?
If you want me to.
I don't know. Because
I tried.
that's going to be real distracting.
I know. I don't know how to fix it.
Okay, so technology.
Let me turn it around the other way.
There, you're good.
Oh, nope.
Nope, it's just went this way. Now you're in the other direction. Will it go vertical? Try vertical. Yeah, it's working. There you go. That's so weird. I don't know why.
Okay, so I'm the correct. Oh, I am the correct one.
You're right. Yeah, it worked.
Weird.
I don't know. Facebook is crazy. Facebook's always changing. Years ago when I started doing this, you could only pull somebody on if their phone was landscape and their picture was like wide. Otherwise it would put you in a tiny box in the top, and I didn't like that. I want to be like equal.
Okay.
But,
it's sideways, but that's okay.
It works. Yay! I'm so glad you could come on with me. So I was just telling everybody we met years ago, had quick dinner and met, but a couple weeks ago we got to spend some time at a retreat, and I asked you to come on and chat with me because we like to chat about business stuff, and I don't like to chat by myself. So here you are.
Here I am. Thanks for having me.
Yeah. Now, we talked about what to talk about, and you said one of the most fun things and things that you like in your business is customer service.
Absolutely.
And I said, well, that's good, because if you don't have customer service and you don't have customers, and then you don't have a business. So it's a super important topic. So I'm glad we're chatting.
Absolutely. I've discovered on numerous occasions that going above and beyond, even if you don't get any commission or anything out of it, going above and beyond for your customers, people are going to shop from you if they know, like, and trust you.
Right.
If you're providing them amazing customer service, they're going to keep coming back, even if they know somebody else that sells.
Yes. And that's the thing, is people say, oh, well, there's too many consultants. Well, if you're giving the best customer service and taking care of your people, it doesn't matter how many consultants there are, because your customers will love you and they will keep shopping from you.
Absolutely.
And more importantly, when they can't shop from you, or they have just shopped and are out of money, they will refer you to their friends and family.
Exactly.
And that will bring in more customers. So good customer service isn't just about getting people to reorder and order from you again. It's about them then being comfortable enough to share your name to others, to grow your business.
Because, I mean, you have to out of your comfort zones. You have to leave your house. Like we learned it
Yes.
out at our retreat. You can't meet new people if you never leave your home.
True story.
Or even if you're bashful, shy, can tend to be a hermit. When you're home, you have to leave the house.
So our last video, ironically, so this actually is perfect because our last video was about having conversations when you don't like having conversations. Like, how do you start those conversations, even if you don't like talking about them, and getting people to ask you about your business so you don't have to be the first one to say it if that is like scary for you. So this is like perfect because once, like, you always have to have new people. You always have to. It doesn't matter how many customers you have. You always have to be adding new customers. But this is about working smarter, not harder, because once you have them, you want to keep them.
Exactly.
Because that limits how many new conversations you have to have, right? Because you have to have some, but you'd have to have extra if you kept losing your customers. So we got to take care of them once we have them. So what do you do that's so magical that you take care of your customers?
One thing I do that I started doing right after I joined Scentsy and found out that we had groups that we could go to search for things that might have left a catalog. Any longer, or an old warmer, or anything like that. So I have gone on many searches for people, and like I said, even if I don't get any commission, anything out of it, it's doing something nice for someone because I have the tools and resources at my fingertips that my customers don't have. I thank goodness for one of my teammates. She had the Alice in Wonderland warmer, because even though I reached out personally to my customer in South Carolina and said, hey, it's on sale, it's in the flash sale, she didn't want to spend the money full price when it launched initially. And then so I was like, all right, here it is, it's in the warehouse sale. The sale can end at any time between now and 3 p.m. tomorrow. She didn't order it.
Didn't get there.
And she was like, I'm so sad. I literally am about ready to cry. And I'm like,
I warned you.
Tried to tell you. So I out, and one of my teammates had it, and she's super, super, super happy. I just shipped it yesterday.
Yay!
But foolishly, I didn't account for the fact that my teammate was going to give it to me, and I was going to be the one to mail it.
Yeah.
And I already paid my teammate the whole amount that she paid.
Yeah.
So I ate the $7 and whatever to ship it to her. It's fine because she's
a business sometimes,
happy.
Like every now and then. Yeah. Then that will come back to you tenfold though, right? Like she is going to create more than $7 profit in your business at some point.
Exactly.
Because you took such good care of her. And so that's the one thing is doing the work. I like to, well, first of all, informing people. I think that's good customer service, letting people know. Like if we know what they like and we know what they're looking for, we can tell them when it's available. We can tell them when it's on sale. And providing information to customers, that's customer service, so that they can make the decisions, right? We don't have to make decisions for them. They get to make the decision. We just have to give them the information. And that's where follow-up comes in, right? We have to follow up. We have to share all of that information with people, and that's part of the follow-up process. I don't think people think of follow-up as customer service sometimes. I think they think of it more as like this job you have to do to get more sales, but it's not. It's providing customer service, because when you follow up, you're sharing information, and that's important. Yeah. Cool.
Definitely need to work on utilizing the tools available to us, like reporting, pulling reports.
Erin's on. Hi, Erin. Erin, you're next. You'll come chat with me next.
That's awesome.
Yeah, we have so much information we can use.
There's so much at our fingertips, and I need to get better at learning how to pull reports so that I do an even better job of reaching the people that are going to want to know that something's leaving or something's coming back for a limited time.
Yeah, and having a system to do that so that it's again, working smarter, not harder, right? You don't have to remember everything. You don't have to write everything down. Scentsy is so great about having all that information for us, so we can pull a report and then reach out to people. And then it's just a matter of putting the work in.
Exactly.
And making the phone calls.
Yeah.
And the text messages or whatever.
I have an iPhone 12 mini, so I have to be more diligent as sitting down at my computer because I cannot generate reports.
Yeah, on a mini is tricky.
And I tend to try to work with just my phone. I'll be somewhere and I'll want to do something and I can't get all the details.
So I know a lot of people, they print the report at the beginning of the month and then they carry it with them. So when you're out and about, then you have it, right? So you print it on a spreadsheet.
I'm making that right now.
Make a note. So for me, customer service means keeping it simple for my customers, making the process of ordering and getting their stuff as simple as possible. Like that's part of my customer service is if somebody wants something, I'm going to do whatever I can so that it's easy for you. Just tell me what you want. Here's the invoice, pay quick, and then I'll get it to you or I'll ship it to you or whatever it is to make it as easy as possible for them. I don't want it to be complicated. And sometimes ordering on our website is complicated.
The bundle and save, people don't realize.
Right? And we want to save them money too.
Yeah. If they don't use the bundle and save option, our system doesn't automatically bundle.
Right.
And I don't know if they think that it does because I get so many, even like long-time customers that use the bundle and save option, and then I feel obligated to send them a little bit extra of a thank you,
right?
More money than they needed to.
Yeah. So one of the things I love about our website now is we're able to fill a cart and share the cart with people. So that's been so good. I love to train my customers to order with me. Just tell me what you want, and then I will go on the website and fill a cart and then share the cart with them so that they can then add to it if they want to. They can still shop and go around and add to it, but they don't have to do that initial search for what they're looking for. And it's so easy. I have a lot of older customers too who are not tech savvy. And so having a cart already filled, all they have to do is say check out and put in their credit card. They love that. And it's been so easy. So that's one thing that I do for customer service is share that cart. And then I don't have to worry about invoices through PayPal, and it's more personal. And like I said, they can add to it. And I tell them, hey, add to this, change it if you want to, but here's what you told me you wanted. It's all ready to go. And then you just check out when you're ready. So that's been a huge, I love that change that we've added lately.
That's fabulous. I don't use that enough. I tend to use that more with my my host closing a party. But something I need to incorporate more. Thank you.
You're welcome. I think COVID made everybody a lot more comfortable ordering stuff online instead of like going out to a store or finding it or whatever. And so people are real comfortable going online to shop now. But that just, it's one less step for them, right? They don't have to search our website to find, and we can utilize the bundles for them as best possible. Sometimes I'll add in a little catalog or put a little extra something in there and it'd be like, hey, I added this for you. Let me know if you want it, or you can take it out if you want, like recommending new products, things like that. It's also a great way for spouses, like wish lists, right? Hey, your wife really likes all this stuff. Maybe here's the cart. You could buy this for Mother's Day or for birthday or whatever.
That's a great idea too.
Yeah.
I had a customer who reached out to me and he was actually ordering flowers for a recent widower. He was missing the scent of the flowers that his wife used to buy from me. So he reached out and I told him, what scent, and he wanted them shipped to him first. So I did a catalog and I actually added 4 of the new fragrance testers for the friend that was placed an order, and he's on my list to reach back out to see how he liked those new scents. It was I'm still a scent circle as a thank you, but it was already being shipped to him. So it's 4 new scents he can try. Maybe
I love to do that too, especially when a new catalog comes out. If you're putting an order in for somebody, you can add a single catalog. so that they have the catalog, and then a scent of the month tester or something that you want them to try, or you really like the scent, maybe you'd like this one too. And so here's a little sample. That's a great, easy way if you're shipping already, for sure. Absolutely. So I want to know, what do you do for customers to reward them for their efforts? So if they did place an order on your website, or they did come by your house to pick up so you didn't have to deliver, what kind of things do you do to reward your customers as your customer service programs?
Scent circles are my go-to. With
Yes.
you, always a handwritten thank you. Whether I flip open actually have one right now. Whether I take the scent circle and I flip up and I write them out here. If I'm mailing them a thank you, I usually try to add the warmer of the month, scent of the month flyer with rubbing paper. Just little extras that aren't going to break the bank for me with mailing them. And if they're local, I obviously will do like maybe a car bar instead if they're a regular frequent shopper. But I think that every time that they order and they get something extra or a handwritten note, it goes a long ways.
It does. And I used to worry about like, what scent am I giving people? Or gosh, they just got one and they ordered again, I'm giving them another of the same thing. But they have friends. And if they get too much of one thing, they're going to share them with their friends. Or if they don't like the scent, they're going to pass it on to somebody else. So it doesn't matter what you give people. They are just happy to receive. And I do that too. I mail scent circles, and then I even put samples of wax in an envelope. You can get a good sample of wax and a scent circle and a bunch of whatever I have. That's usually what I send. Whatever I have, I send. Always a product sheet, because 7 days after somebody receives an order is the average reorder. So if they receive their order and then they get a product sheet, they're like, what else do I want? And it's all right there for them, easy. And they're easy to mail, right? So I always send a product sheet, scent of the month, circle with a little note on it, and sample of wax. Usually I can get that in under 2 ounces. So in a regular envelope, it's only a non-machinable stamp. Because shipping is expensive.
It is crazy expensive.
Crazy expensive.
I mean, potentially why I might actually get a tax refund. So much on postage, but you can't help it. And I if I try to scale back, then I end up overthinking and I waste more time. I mean, I'm an overthinker anyway, but if I get stuck up in my head,
no, you're not.
Silly.
Yeah. And we have to think too, if you're running a business, there are expenses to business. And so postage is one of those expenses to business. And even though it is expensive to mail things, I think it comes back tenfold. Like, you do get rewarded for that. People do get loyal to you because you're taking care of them and you're paying attention and you care and you're grateful for their orders and that kind of thing. I also like, if somebody comes to my house to pick up their order, which I try to train them to do so I don't have to drive around so much and go places and work out schedules, because we're home most of the time. I homeschool, my husband's here, my son is here, everybody's here all the time. People can come by, pick up stuff anytime. But if they come to me, then they walk out with something for their car, because they drove to get it. And so I want their car to smell good if they're going to come and get it. So I always let them pick out something for their car. And depending on their order, I might offer, something bigger, even a travel twist, because it's new and I want them to try it out. Hey, be my guinea pig. Try one of these.
Right.
Or car bars, or if I have leftover, whatever I've got, I'm gonna let them have. Even room spray, Scentsy Fresh, half a bottle of Scentsy Fresh. Like, here, go freshen up your car. Like, whatever you can do, right, to help them try new stuff.
Yeah,
for sure.
I need to revamp what I have on hand for making samples as far as the Scentsy Fresh. I used to have some of the little spray bottles. And out of those for a long time. So
yeah, it's nice to have those kinds of things that you can throw around into the world, because people don't, when they think Scentsy, even if they know Scentsy, they don't automatically think of all those extra things that we have.
Nope.
And so to be able to throw them something they don't recognize, they're like, what is this?
Right.
And I think it's just kind of fun to get something new and different to try.
Yep, get them hooked on something else.
Yes, one thing at a time.
But how many other direct sale companies have you personally ordered something from? Pampered Chef, Tastefully Simple, and
Mm-hmm.
not even a
Yeah.
social media.
Yeah.
Lots.
Yeah. I almost never.
Yeah.
Almost
I don't want to
never. No. And there may be people in other direct sales companies that do it, but it just goes to show you like only the ones that do it and do it well are the ones that are going to get all the business. So if you want to be successful in your business, figure out something you can do to shower your customers with gratitude, and then business will be good. Like that's just part of doing good business. So,
Yep.
yeah. What else? What else do you do that could be considered customer service?
Um, I think continuing to be connected to your customers and build a relationship with them,
Mm-hmm.
get to know them personally. And, you know, a large group of the ladies that are my bigger shoppers live in Massachusetts. I met them
Mm-hmm.
through, she's now a team member. And one of her cousins was a host with me, and all of her friends became my more frequent shoppers, bigger shoppers, repeat hosts, and I know so much about them and their families now.
Mm-hmm.
That, like, I'm seeing grandbabies being announced, and actually one of their dear friends who is also a customer passed recently. And it touches my heart, and I feel like I'm part of their lives, and it's not awkward or weird if I reach out to them with a condolence or congratulations on their growing families or things like that, because they mean something to me, not just my business. Like they
Yeah.
become friends because of the relationships that have been formed
And
through friends.
and that authentic type of relationship is doesn't feel salesy or slimy, like you're just trying to get a sale from people, and they can feel the difference in that. So like you said, building those genuine relationships helps your customers stay with you because they know when it's real, or you're just reaching out because you need an order for the end. They see your posts. I'm desperate. I haven't met my goal yet. Like they know
Yeah.
if it's real or not.
And when
I also think a great in getting to know people and really knowing them, you learn what they like and what they don't like, and then you can offer suggestions. And I find my customers really appreciate that, to be able to pick a scent for somebody. They're like, I need a new scent, and you could pick a bar out and be like, you'll like this one.
yeah,
And they love it. As soon as they sniff it, they're like, that's amazing, like you always know what I like. That
I
I think is a superpower and huge customer
I,
service.
I have found that is one of the greatest compliments, as a consultant, is to have someone be like, I trust you.
Yeah,
You know,
you know what I like. Yeah.
yeah,
And you, whatever you pick out, I always love it.
yeah.
But it's huge because people don't have time.
Mm,
As much as we love to sit around and sniff and how fun that is, sometimes they don't have time to sniff the entire basket of bars that I have for them and all of the boxes of discontinued. And as much as they would love to, they just don't have time for that. And so to be able to offer, things that they would like
yeah,
and that makes sense for them, not just because you're offering it because it's new or it's on sale or you have some, but because you generally think that it would be good for them
right.
in their life to solve whatever problem or that they would love it. That I think is a huge customer service for people because you're saving them time and
Absolutely.
effort. It makes it easy, makes that whole process easy. Like, this is easy. I come here, you know what I like, I take it, it's done, and it's fabulous. It's good. That's customer service.
I wish I was home here in Maryland, at my house more often, so that I could be that for more of my local customers. A large portion of my peeps they do all their ordering online because I'm rarely here.
Yeah.
I do wish, since he's given me the freedom to continue to travel and visit
Which
family,
is fabulous.
but it has its downsides because there's some things I can't do as well when I'm on the road.
Mm-hmm.
And it just is, I'm going to have to find ways to tweak it.
But you have people at your house when you're not
my,
there.
my husband works every other week at night.
Yeah.
His schedule is flexible, but it's pretty consistent. So I've had a couple of people stop by. He's wonderful about making deliveries. He runs the post office for me all the time.
That's nice.
I don't have a scent circle ready for him to take with him. Like when I hand him the bag, he's like, "Is there something in here for the clerk?" No. So I run back in the office and write something on a scent circle for him to give to the clerk. And he has a favorite post office. He doesn't like our Hollywood post office.
That's a thing. It's a thing. I know. I could feel that.
I'm like, I don't have any problem anywhere I go at the post office, but
it's a thing for sure.
I will walk him through things on FaceTime here in my office. He's amazing.
Yeah.
So if you have supportive people in your life, don't hesitate to ask for help. If
absolutely
your hands feel tied because of a circumstance, it's easy to. That's the thing. You want to make it easy and fun. Keep it easy and fun.
And it can be a family business.
It can be a family business.
Everybody can help. My son helps me pack up stuff. And one of the things we used to do a lot, and I don't know if I see it as much anymore, but it totally saves time, talking about making samples and little packages. And it reminded me when we made up our join packets. I don't know if I still have some. I probably do. Let me find some. But making up our little join packets reminded me of putting together not just join packets, but thank you packets, right? So that you did have stuff ready, so that when you were running out or if somebody was going to be home for you, you'd have a whole basket of all these little things all ready to go. So like our join packets could be a thank you packet. Like maybe it doesn't have quite as much stuff in it. Maybe it doesn't have a full catalog. It just has, a sample, a thank you note, and a product sheet, but it's all ready to go. And you've made up, a whole bunch of them so you can just have it ready. Or just little sample packs. Like these have been so great to be able to just hand to people. But I might even put in more stuff so that it's more of a little gift.
Yeah.
You could even just do it in a little clear baggie with a little ribbon and make it a real thank you. Put a little thank you sticker, put a little note and a little circle or whatever, and have them all made up ready so that if you're not home, you have a basket of them on the table ready to go. If somebody comes to deliver, you can just be like, here you go, come to pick up or to go to the post office, just take the thing.
That brings you back to work smarter, not harder.
Yes.
When you have downtime set aside.
Batching.
This is batch tasking.
Batch tasking. Yes. You got to batch it. And those are great jobs to pay your children to do.
Yeah.
Not yours.
Got her own business.
Oh, yeah.
So
I have an 11-year-old that wants to buy stuff all the time. And so now it's like, okay, how are you going to earn that money? I have Scentsy jobs. Want to do something? And so I find stickering or labeling or packing or something that he can make a few bucks on. And it helps me out. And then I have it all ready to go.
Yep.
And it's so much easier.
I need to be better at labeling when things come in.
Yes.
Not as I need them.
As soon as you pull it out of the box, before it goes on the shelf.
Yeah. Even if
ready.
you ordered it and you think you're going to use it for your own.
No, I label everything. I just label everything. Yep. Do you know how many times I've sold stuff that I meant for myself and then somebody came over and was like, that's cool. I'm like, yeah, it is, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'll order another one. It's all good. So we talked a little bit about providing information with follow-up. And I think, again, that's another big piece of customer service is following up so that people have information they need. What other information could we give people or stay connected to people that would be good customer service?
I know a lot of people do a birthday club or some sort of a thing to register customers for their birthdays. I'm terrible at that.
It's tricky because when you build a business, you have a lot.
Yeah.
And
I do horrible with my family, like my extended family.
I'm not good at birthdays either.
With everybody's birthdays written in a perpetual, and
it still doesn't happen.
I think it was 2019, the year that I took off to celebrate turning 50, that I was gonna make sure I had everybody's birthday card. They were gonna get in the mail the week prior.
That's much.
February, I think I blew that.
Yeah.
The best intentions, but a lot of a lot of consultants I know do the birthday club. What was the other thing I was going to, Scentsy Club, making sure customers know the value of Scentsy Club and always get my bar. And I don't have very many customers on club. And
and that's key. Like you talked about building relationships and knowing what people like. If you know what they like, then letting them know when it's going to be discontinued so they can get in on that Scentsy Club is so important. And they will thank you for it because they'll be able to get their stuff. The other thing I think Scentsy Club is good for, they get excited about bricks.
Mm-hmm.
And if one of and Scentsy Club, you can get classic scents in bricks. And some people I don't think realize that. And if we don't tell them, they don't know. And they can get their blueberry cheesecake in a huge brick and have it forever. Like,
or sea salt.
That's a big, hello. That's not even available anymore.
Oh, I have people I need to reach out to that love that and
love sea salt. And they can get it in a brick.
My daughter was like, you could get that sea salt and avocado in a brick. And I went, excuse me? I was
okay, so that brings up a good point. Good customer service means we have to be informed.
Exactly.
So part of being a good customer service in your business is making sure you're checking news tabs and you know what's going on and you know what's updated and you know what's available, because you can't tell your customers if you don't know yourself.
Exactly. Valid point.
So that's another piece of good customer service is making sure you're up to date and you're connected to our Scentsy community, because that's when you find stuff out, right?
Absolutely.
I've always said the magic in this business is connection. It's connection with people, it's connection with customers, and it's connection with our company and our business and our culture, our whole Scentsy family, because that's where the information comes from. That's where you learn and where you know what it is you can share and you get ideas and inspirations and all the things. But if you don't connect to the company, you're not going to build a big business because you're going to miss out on so much stuff.
Yep.
Hi, Lane. Lane's on too. Hi, Lane.
Hi, Lane.
Oh, she was. She said hello.
I was asking me questions about joining. She's with another direct selling company, and it's more in the health thing. And she was struggling. She's like, I don't think this is for me. And she asked about Scentsy and what the requirements were. And when I told her that to have your PWS, it was $15 a month, and she balked at it because she can run her other business without that monthly requirement expense or what have you. But that's, like you said, that's your community. That's where you get your information, and that's
where their opportunities are on the website. And if I'm sorry, but if you're not making $15 a month with your business, you don't have a business.
Right.
So, and you can run the business without it. You can make money without it. You're just not going to make as much, and you're not going to grow a huge business. So
I'm trying to figure
whatever.
Continue conversations with her and explain the things that you just mentioned.
Yeah.
I don't want her to give up.
It's possible. You can run it completely free. You don't have to pay nothing to be a Scentsy consultant. But if you want a large business and you want to provide the best customer service, because having a website is customer service, because it's easy access for your customers to find you.
Yep.
It's how they can connect to you quickly. It's how they can find what's available. It's how they can get access to sales. It's how you can share a cart. It's how they can join your team. It's how they can earn host rewards by sharing links with other people. They can't share a party link for other people to shop from their party if you don't have a website. Right. And so it's that having that website is customer service.
Right.
Because it lets it be easy for people.
Yeah, I agree.
Provides more opportunities.
So trying to explain to someone the value of it is very important.
Yeah, it is. More information. Thanks for coming on with me. Anything else customer service you can think about, or things that you want to do for customer service that you maybe haven't? What else is fun? Anything else we're missing? Any questions from people watching?
Any questions from anybody watching?
Yeah.
That would be great.
And we'll answer them later too if we see them come in later and they watch the replay. We get a lot of people watch replays, I see, off and on.
That's cool.
So hopefully we've provided some tips, some ideas for customer service, and some different ways to think about customer service. I think people think customer service is just the gift you give when they place an order, but I think it's so much more than that. It's providing the information, making sure you're following up, letting people know what's possible and what opportunities are available, and letting them decide. It's creating the relationship so you know what people like. It's having all the resources like your website and all of the things available and easy accessible so that it makes the process simple for your customers. It's all of the things that you do is customer service. It really is.
Pretty little package.
Yeah. And it doesn't have to be beautiful or perfect.
No. Nope.
People don't care about that always. I mean, it's fun, but it's a waste of time sometimes.
Stickers.
So
helpful.
Stickers. I love stickers.
It's
easy.
Be a personal touch, even though it's,
yeah. People love stickers. How many, did you ever keep a sticker book when you were a kid?
Yeah.
I did.
I still
do.
Kind of.
I totally had a sticker book. And we used to go to the store and get like stickers and had all these different kinds. I had puffy stickers, I had rainbow stickers, and glitter stickers, smelly stickers, like all the different types. Yes, our generation was stickers.
Yeah,
and so your customers like stickers, I promise.
I like to be able to decorate things. I don't know. Sometimes I feel crafty. Other times I'm like,
I like throw some stickers on it and put it in the mail.
Stickers, they're already created, and you can make it look pretty. I absolutely love the different postcards from the
store. Yeah. And then throw some stickers on it.
Body ones. Those are some things I would like to be able to do in between happy mailings, work on.
And those are great for people that haven't ordered in a really long time because it reminds them, puts you back front of mind, right? And that's the other thing customer service does. And like you said, all those in-between things. So it's not just when they order. Right. It's appreciating them all the time, not just when they order. And those in-between things keep you front of mind. Mm-hmm. And a lot of what we do, even follow-up, you're not always looking for an order. Sometimes it's just to say hello and to keep you front of mind. So when they are ready to order, they think of you.
Yeah.
Because you have been in their face enough that they remember that you're available and that you're out there and ready for them.
You've been taking care of them. You've been investing in them so that they think of you first.
Yeah. Yeah. So important. Thanks. I love to see your beautiful face. That's another reason I love these chats, because I get to see people's face.
My face blushes when I smile. I didn't realize.
Oh, good. It's beautiful.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming on with me. We'll have to do it again when we think of a new topic. I see some new friends watching. We'll have to have them on too. But yeah, I hope everybody has a great day.
You too.
Make sure your business is full of good customer service. And yeah, that's it.
All right.
Bye, Jill. Have a great day. Bye, everybody.
Bye.